A conversation on Telegram leads me making a video about mirrors. Let's first get to a system that's clean. So probably this will be installed. Let's have a look. The latest XL on the VirtualBox. Mirrors is important. All the information about mirrors, there is so much videos about mirrors already. So, YouTube, ArcoLinux. Okay, choose one. Pick the line at the bottom here. That line brings you to the channel. Use the search. Type in mirror. And you'll find lots of information about, all kinds of things. But mirror, mirror, mirror. Lots of information. The rate arch mirrors I see here. RAM. RAM is all you need. That's enough. On ArcoLinux they've put a Reflector service. Reflector is part of another alias that we use, but we do not tell it to start and change every single time you boot up. We don't do that, because we know people kind of hate because they have their selection of servers. So check out the aliases about mirror. There's mirror, there is mirror S, there is mirror D, there is mirror X. It's all in here. Type alias and look at the mirror. That's up here. There's Control W. Mirror, update, ArcoLinux mirrors. It's always and only about the ArcoLinux mirrors we're talking. So investigate if this particular user says I have to change it every single time it's changed. That looks like something running in the background, a cron, a script, a startup, anything. But ArcoLinux has this idea that if you want user share arch ISO relang, this is the ISO from Linux, from ArcoLinux, right? And in here it has the idea that somewhere in here is a Reflector service. Here it is. So if you run Arch, it points to a certain file that says go run this. After network online target, you run this thing. And all this, it's just once, but every single time you boot up, it will run. So if you run Arch, because we are teaching you to go to Arch, that's one of our goals. That's the learning path that we provide you. It's a kind of university that we give you. And ooh, look at that. ArcoLinux.info. It's still free. Quick, buy. ArcoLinux.info. Right. So why did I want to go here? I forgot why I want to go here. Forgot. Anyway, sorry. The Reflector service can be stopped if you have ArcoLinux. Now I know what I wanted to say. The learning path, right? The learning path. We want you to go to the university. The learning path is important. And one of the things that we hope you can achieve over years, right? Don't think it's gonna be in a week's time. Over years, that you can go to ArcoLinux D website and install yourself an ArcoLinux and Archway installation. Even if you choose afterwards to go back to ArcoLinux, great. But just the knowledge, having the knowledge to be able to do that. And that's where you see that ArcoLinux is going to activate, here it is, activate the Reflector service. So if you don't want that, any service out there that you don't want, you say sudo system ctl status. So you can ask how's the status. By the way, just type tab tap, tap. That's what you can ask. That's it. With this code, you need to do it. And you can enable things. And if you can enable stuff, then you can disable stuff too. So if you're on ArcoLinux and you say, do not like that every single time he changes my servers, because the end result of that particular service is that he's going to go to etc pacman.d and is going to overwrite this guy over and over and over again. So at this point in time, this is what we started with. This is our idea of giving you servers. These are the big guys, the big, probably paid guys, right? And then they get distributed over the world. So if sometimes you say, hey, he has an older package or a newer package, that's because it's going globally over 300, I think, 300 servers or something like that. Or was it 600? Voila, 600 servers. And yeah, sure. So one package or one server will be faster than the other. That's normal. So just wait and update later. The thing is, if you start the Reflector service, if you do the mirror, this thing gets overwritten. It's gone. So if I type mirror S and I say, okay, behind it is the Reflector service, boom. Now my stuff comes from brco.de, right? And if I update, it's gonna be from these servers. Am I happy with these servers? Up to you. These are the things I need to update. But if I do mirror D, it will come from square root. And so many other things. Lately, I've been trying more RAM. It takes longer, true, but I hope it's going to be better. It's a application from somebody else who thought about it and says, I'm going to make all kinds of jumps. You read on GitHub how he created the app, but I hope I'll get the best one out there. And if it takes a bit longer, so what, right? As long as now, but that, let's have a look. Scrolling down, all gibberish. Here it starts. So who wins? The all world IT. This is not very clear, I must admit. So Perl. So all gray. Gibberish. Here it starts. ArcoLinux UK mirror all world IT. Normally, Osbeck wins. Let's see if the speed is good. You see here 18.5 megabyte speed. Let's see. Yep. Fast enough. Can be faster. Control C. I can just stop middle of the installation. Yep. We have something else. I have a ArcoLinux Osbeck as mirror. I believe this is one of the fastest mirrors for me. So I've created this particular line and this happens. Everything is gone. Just the one, right? I rely on just the one. There's no fail safe, no backup. That's the guy who's going to do the job. That was the last thing I had to download, but it's 40.1 megabytes per second. You see? So it's all about choices and knowledge, and we share it at ArcoLinux, and you have fun and explore some more. Cheers.